I'm gonna make a barbecued sweet potato and Parmesan souffle.
What?
Oh, yes!
I love this.
Oh, man. Okay. So, what I need you to do, put those in the food processor with Parmesan cheese, buzz them up really, really well. Katie.
All of them?
I love this.
Katie, stop eating. You have to cook here. Help me out. Okay, I need you to take this and butter these ramekins very, very liberally. Then, put a lot of butter in. These are souffle molds, okay? Put a lot of butter. I want you to dredge them in a good amount of these and save me some for the top, okay?
Okay, you got it.
But really, really be liberal on the butter. This is really important. And I use butter that's not melted because it really adheres better, I feel. We're gonna take these beautiful sweet potatoes. We're gonna put them in cold water. We're gonna cook them probably about 10 or 15 minutes until they are very, very cooked.
With the skin on?
With the skin on.
Seared.
We're gonna peel them and we're gonna make a beautiful puree, which is right here.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so the base of any souffle, when you're making a savory souffle, is a bechamel. You need the bechamel to sort of give it some density. And since sweet potato is a very dense ingredient, it needs lift, so it also needs help from the bechamel. All right, so we're gonna make a blonde roux, which is just equal parts butter and flour here. It's very warm, and we have on the fire milk. Remember, when you're making a souffle and a bechamel, you want to have both liquids at the same temperature so it avoids clumping and lumping. You don't want any lump, no lumpage. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here. Remember, hot liquid into hot flour roux. We're gonna let that cook down. To that, we're gonna add some nutmeg. Wow. Okay, that's done. Then we are gonna let that cook about 15, maybe 10 or 15 minutes because it's nice and thick. We're gonna stir it all the time. And then you have it like this. This is cool. We're gonna put the entire contents of the cool bechamel into the bowl. To that, we are gonna add our sweet potato puree. We're gonna add 3 egg yolks and some more Parmesan cheese.
I feel like this
doing, Katie?
barbecue chip Parmesan, make sure you could use that as a breading on chicken.
I want it on everything right now.
On the salmon.
Yeah.
The reason why I did this dish is the barbecue just screamed at me like souffle because I knew the edge of a souffle.
Yeah, just crunchy.
It's just beautiful.
Oh, it's so good.
So you can see how nice and combined this is. Okay, Katie, great job. Okay, so next, in a souffle, what I like to do in a souffle, it's 2 parts. So it's 1 part, you're gonna put a little bit of the egg white in, and just go at it. You don't have to be gentle.
Okay.
Okay. Just to incorporate the little
This is just whipped egg white.
Just whipped egg whites, okay? The second part, I'm just gonna bring it back a bit.
There you go. Look at this guy. Still got it.
Hey, we've seen him in the gym.
We've seen him in the gym. You know, he suffered with whisk elbow for many years, and we just got him back, so.
Now I have like arthritis. It's different. Okay, so then we're just gonna take this, and then I like to fold inward, over, inward, over, inward, over while you're turning the bowl.
That's it.
So you don't break down the souffle and the egg whites, but they still get folded. And you don't have to do it until you completely see no whites. People say that you don't have to. You can like leave a little whites and you're fine. So we're gonna put these in here and we're gonna try to go a little bit in each so we don't lose.
And they'll puff up,
They will puff up. This is just, I mean, it looks good, right? See how light it is?
I mean, you want to work quick too, right? You don't want
Yeah.
it to deflate it all before you put it in the oven, so you should have your oven ready, preheated, ready to go.
Yeah, now if you want, you can put some fresh herbs in here, but I like to keep it pure. I like to keep the
this is
souffle
a good,
pure.
like, fancy dinner party side
Yeah, but
dish.
so easy. Look at this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, so
Could you do it as one big one?
Absolutely, and that's fun because it takes a bit more time. Now, one problem with souffle is that people always undercook the souffle. They see it going up, they get all excited, and they pull it out. It has to go up and it has to sit up for a while so the sides get really cooked and they solidify. And the center is the wettest part, so that has to get some heat. If that doesn't get heat, it's gonna fall quickly.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna take the remaining mixture, not all of it, and just have some fun on the
I
top,
would
because this is
like triple that.
this is the flavor of the whole souffle right here.
And this goes into a container into the
You
fridge.
saved
yeah,
it.
or it goes into a container directly into my mouth.
Shake it in.
Okay,
Right there.
375 for about 40 minutes.
All right.
Are you ready?
We are.
Aha.
No water bath or anything
No
necessary,
water bath,
huh?
no.
All right, you said it,
Too
man.
much work.
So, Jeff, did you think your ingredients were going to turn into a
Not at
souffle?
all. I thought he was going full salmon.
that.
Oh, man, oh, man. Look at this guy. Why don't you put it right there, boss?
Oh,
Wow, those
Those
are,
are beautiful.
they're perfect.
Okay,
Really
so we're just
pretty.
gonna put it here.
Gorgeous.
If you want, you could sprinkle some parsley on this, but I don't really think it needs it. See how light they are? Really
I
beautiful.
love that color. You wouldn't know you're looking at transformed sweet potatoes and barbecue potato
Yeah,
chips.
right?
Here's my barbecue potato chip souffle with sweet potatoes.
You know, sometimes, Jeffrey, you are just a
it's like he
shocking
knows what
surprise.
he's doing,
Exactly.
right?
on it, you know, half the time.
I'm afraid to bite it.
It's hot. Oh, wow.
You know, and it doesn't have like barbecue flavor like a brisket or a rib, you know what I mean? But it has that essence of that salty sweet in there, which pairs so nicely. But just that just melts in your mouth. You get a little crust from the rim, and on top, and the potato chips crushed on there with the
we get
parm.
it?
Gives you that salty funkiness.